What's the scariest thing you've ever encountered on the dark web? I really thought the package was the final message, but 2 weeks after I moved again, new apartment, fake name, cash only lease, I found a note behind the bathroom mirror. I wasn't even looking for anything. I was brushing my teeth when I noticed the mirror rocked slightly when I tapped it. It wasn't mounted right. I pulled it off out of curiosity. Taped to the back was a note, torn from a legal pad, for words, scrawled in heavy black ink. Why did you run? I froze. My throat dried up instantly. The handwriting looked rushed, jagged, like someone had written it angrily. I stared at it for what felt like 10 minutes without breathing. They knew. They'd found me again. I didn't say anything to my sister at first. She'd just moved in with me 2 weeks earlier, 17, fresh out of a bad situation with our mom. She didn't need more fear. I told her it was probably left by the last tenant. Creepy, I said, but harmless. She believed me, but for days later, she came out of her room pale, holding something. Another note, folded into the back of a library book she'd borrowed from school. It said, "Your brother lies." That's when everything changed. She didn't want to talk after that, just stared at me, confused and scared. I asked her how the note got there. She said she opened the book to find a quote for an assignment, and it fell out. But it wasn't written on library paper. It was the same yellow legal pad, same marker. Someone had put it there, and they knew where she went to school. That night, I changed every lock again. I put a chair under the doorknob, moved furniture in front of the windows, but I couldn't shake the feeling we were being watched, not by someone outside, but someone inside our lives. The next morning, my sister's school bag was gone. She swore she'd left it by the couch. We tore the place apart looking for it, found it 10 minutes later in the hallway closet. Inside it, nothing was missing, but someone had taken the time to unzip her pencil case and place the same filet-o-fish wrapper inside it. No message, no name, just that greasy, crumpled wrapper from my first task a year ago. I still told her nothing. I couldn't. She was already on edge, barely eating, barely sleeping. She asked me if someone was following us. I told her no, but later that night, when she finally passed out on the couch, I stayed up and scrolled through her phone. She hadn't told me everything either. She'd received a message 2 nights earlier from a number she didn't recognize. It said, "He's not the only one being watched." I stared at that message until the screen dimmed. I didn't even have the strength to feel panic anymore, just a heavy, choking numbness. I deleted the message before she could see it again. Then I checked her bedroom, every drawer, every light fixture, the vents, the closet. I didn't find anything, except the window. It was unlocked. I know I'd locked it. Outside, just below the window, on the grass, there were footprints there, no shoes, just imprints. I haven't told her about those either. She's asleep again now, headphones in, trying to pretend this is normal, that we're safe. But I don't think they're just watching anymore. I think they're testing her, the way they tested me, and she doesn't know how close she is to becoming part of their next game.